All right, Drip, I know we're late to the party here, but the Mario movie had a trailer and a cast update since the last time we talked about the Mario movie. So let's talk about that. We're not going to show any images of the trailer, so sorry in advance. That'll immediately get this video taken down, and that's good, no good, because you guys can't hear the conversation we're about to have. But yeah, the trailer looks really good, but I want your thoughts, because you're the movie guy here. So tell me about the movie.
I think it looks better than the first one. I'm really excited for this. I love everything I saw. Every single part of it was great. The first part with Tiny Bowser. I mean, that dude, I was laughing so hard. I was like, still trying to work with my demons or whatever he says. Like,
yeah.
Just classic Jack Black. It was great. I mean, that whole part was hilarious. Mario's like, it's trash. I'm sorry. I was dying laughing.
Yeah,
I think that whole part was good. Everything they showed was great. Obviously, with Galaxy, we knew Rosalina was going to be in the movie. Everything about that looks great. Bowser Jr., huge surprise for me. I guess, it
shouldn't be, really, but it was surprising to me too, but it shouldn't have been, yeah.
I just didn't think of that. But there's, like a lot of the stuff that the Bowser Jr. stuff, I guess we can start there. What's this guy's name? Benny, what is it?
Benny Safdie.
Okay, I saw him. He was the bad guy in Happy Gilmore 2.
That's where I remember him from.
Yeah.
I was like,
he was the stinky breath
I've
guy.
seen this guy. I like, where'd he come from? I've seen his face. I can show that on the screen, I suppose. Benny Safdie. Here he is on the screen.
He's the guy from Happy Gilmore 2. I knew he looked familiar, and I looked him up, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Here he is. Wait, here. Pull it up. There we go. Here's the Happy Gilmore clip. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Bowser Jr. stuff, that looks like it's pulled straight out of Mario Sunshine.
Yes.
So that's cool. That's cool. And I want to go into like, since we're kind of just rolling through this real quick here. That looks like it's from Sunshine stuff. Like all the stuff he's doing with that, and obviously you see he comes to bust out his papa coming to get old dear dad out of jail, which is, that's great. That looks cool. Seeing them together, like once Bowser's released, and I'm sure that is going to be absolutely hilarious. Like Jack Black as Father Bowser. Like that's going to be good.
Obviously during the trailer direct that was only about 7 minutes and 4 of it was the trailer. We saw some of that with Jack Black interacting indirectly with Miyamoto, which was hilarious. And that whole, if you guys didn't see the direct itself, that was hilarious. Good, but that was Jack Black is a treasure, and we shall hold tight to him for as long as he is with us. That is what a guy.
Great. I'm sure his performance in this one is even going to be better than the first one. I think everything about this movie looks better than the first one. I feel like the first one, they really kind of had to set up the world. You know what I mean? They had to get everything like they had to get everything moving in motion, and they went to some different places. They did like, the DK place, and like,
Mario Kart,
the Mushroom Kingdom,
Mario Kart. Don't forget that. That was fun. The Rainbow
Mario
Road.
Kart, they did that, but like now we're moving into other Mario games. Like we saw, like I said, you got it on screen now, but like the Bowser Jr. stuff is like some Sunshine type stuff. We full on saw a level from Odyssey, full on. Like it is 100% from Odyssey. Like my kids, the only game they've played, the only 3D Mario game they've played like a lot is Odyssey. And as soon as they saw that upside down pyramid, they were like, Odyssey, that's Odyssey.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's super cool. Yeah, and the little sombrero wearing
Skull Guys,
Day of the Dead style Skull Guys. They noticed all that stuff immediately. I don't know, man. This looks so good. It just looks like they're going to really like dive a lot deeper in this one. So I'm pumped about it. Obviously, Mario Galaxy. Can't talk about Galaxy without talking about
right. I almost forgot. Yeah. So you mentioned Sunshine. You mentioned Odyssey, but the movie itself is called Mario Galaxy.
Yeah. So and of course we saw it's got the little orbs and the stars that you're flying through. It's Galaxy. It's just like the game.
The first movie, like you kind of already mentioned, it kind of just set the tone of the Mario universe, right?
Yeah.
And that was exactly what it should have been. I thought it was really well done. I think they did a great job with it.
Yeah, it's a great place to build from.
The second movie is doing a different a different kind of methodology here. So that it's called Mario Galaxy, right? But like you said, there's some sunshine in there as well. There's some Odyssey. There's obviously a whole Odyssey feature. The movie poster is featuring the level from Odyssey. So it's Odyssey. I think my take on this is that Mario Galaxy is just a nice play on words as well as that it's a game from the Mario series. But it's play on words because they're going to go to different places in the Mario universe, the Mario Galaxy.
Right. Yeah, they're bringing them all together into one universe. Yeah.
So
cool.
we might see one of it. We might see one of everything that Mario's ever done in this Galaxy movie.
There could be. I mean, my God, they could go to a place where it's just like 2D.
Yeah. Oh my God. How fun would that be? How fun.
That would be so cool.
A nice 10-minute scene in 2D.
Yeah. Like 8-bit or
8-bit.
16-bit, even Super Nintendo.
Whatever. Yeah.
It would be cool. But we have not talked about Rosalina. Brie Larson is playing Rosalina.
Yep.
Of course, Brie Larson, lover, hater, whatever. People have their opinions on her. When she was cast as Captain Marvel, everyone hated on her.
And Drip, everyone has a butthole too. And guess what? They all stink. So,
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't have any problem with Brie Larson. Take it or leave it. She's not like my favorite actress. I don't hate her. I don't love her. She's there. That's cool. Like, whatever. I think she'll do a fine job. I think she was fine as Captain Marvel. I don't think those movies were that great, but not because of her. I think, the second one because of her. She was terrible. The second one. She was bad.
Wow. We're just doing that.
Being fair. She acted. Her acting was bad in the second one.
All right. I don't have such a strong opinion on Brie Larson in any direction. Her performances, her personal opinions, I just don't have a real negative or positive opinion on her. I don't quite care. Well, I mean, I care about people's opinions as long if they're terrible people. That kind of that makes a difference. But I don't believe
not a terrible person.
I don't believe she's a terrible person.
Fan. Like, she's an actual Nintendo fan. She's somebody who likes Nintendo. I don't know if you know this. She was in a Nintendo Switch commercial.
I do know this, and it's the first thing I thought of when they chose her. I'm like, that makes total sense because she was in the promotional stuff for the Switch too. But also, she is a legitimate fan of Nintendo, and I think that is a perfect person to cast in the role. On top of the fact that she has acting chops. Has been there, done that in the industry, so she's qualified. And she is a Nintendo fan. I mean, I don't think it's fake. I mean, there's a lot of you see, like for example, Paul Rudd, probably not a Nintendo fan, but he did do that. He did do that in an original commercial, and that was nostalgic, and that was cool, right?
That's different, yeah.
But her, she is legitimately a fan, and you can tell.
Yeah.
And she may not be like you or I, like a total nerd about it like we are, but she at least is an enjoyer of Nintendo games, which is fun to have her as an actress in this movie. So again, take her or leave her personal stuff, or if you don't like her work, I guess there's a reason there to not like her. But the point is that I think it's a good casting, and it's probably. And I think it's going to be good. Now, I'm more interested in Benny Safdie because I imagine his role is going to be pretty big. I mean, Bowser Jr. is a big role.
Yeah, he's the villain. He's going to be the new big bad. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, him and Bowser too. And who knows? That whole setup with Bowser, like trying to work on himself and stuff. Who knows? Maybe Bowser Jr. is going to be the really bad one, And Bowser's
that's what I'm thinking.
Like, hey, man, like,
maybe Bowser takes the whole movie to just kind of get back to himself. So he's not even in the movie that much, other than for comic relief. Where maybe Bowser Jr. is like, take this is his movie to be the bad guy. I mean, at the Nintendo games, there's a bad guy. Every game there's the bad guy, and this movie. I don't know if it'll be the two of them. It might just be Bowser Jr. We'll see what happens, though, in 2026. Yeah, we'll see
how they go. They could go several ways with that. But it all looks good. Everything looks good. Leaks, Geeb. There were some leaks.
Of the Mario movie?
Yes, that came out before this.
I didn't.
From Old Spice and Pillsbury.
Thank you for reminding me. You had to remind. I'm sorry that you had to remind me because you ruined it, because that was due to be a really funny thing if you guys have not seen these images yet. But yeah, we talked about this on the live show, 2 weeks ago at this point. But there was leaks, and I guess we can talk about this too as well after. But as you can see, I'm going to show you right now. Well, bam! Here is Now let's read the nutrition facts here. We got saturated fats 4 grams, 5% daily. Saturated fats 1.5. Total fat. That's total fats. Excuse me. No trans fats in these. Anyway, these are the Mario Pillsbury cookies, which obviously this is a leak. I think it was a oopsie. I don't think Pillsbury was like
big oopsie now.
I don't think Pillsbury was like, yo, let's leak these. We really want to sell cookies really badly, so let's just leak these Mario cookies to get some attention to Pillsbury because nobody knows what Pillsbury is. No, I think this was like a oops. And here's a big fat green oops because as we see from the newest trailer, which by the way this leak came out before that, I believe. Yeah, we don't see.
Okay, obviously we're gonna see Yoshi in the trailer.
Right.
No,
we don't see Yoshi in the trailer, but here he is on the fucking cookie box, and that's hilarious. But here's the thing, Drew, it's not even that big of a leak because
we knew it. Yeah, if you've seen the first one, you know Yoshi.
If you watch the first movie, you know Yoshi's in this one, and they made it pretty obvious. Because as far as I know, Drew, they have not officially announced a Yoshi movie. And the newest Mario movie is coming out in a few months. So unless they announce and release a Yoshi movie between now and the release of Mario Galaxy, he's obviously in this movie. So not a huge leak.
I mean, it's not a big surprise, but it's clearly not something Nintendo wanted to reveal yet. They didn't put it in their first trailer.
Correct.
So they were trying to hold this back, and like that one thing that they were trying to hold back, and maybe there's another, but this is definitely one thing that they're trying to hold back. And look there. I don't know if I'm seeing this now too, but up in the top right by Let's Go, is that Bowser Jr.'s head?
That is Bowser's Jr. head right there.
So we missed that too. That was in plain sight there too.
Yep.
That's
right.
very interesting because this was the one thing I said. This is an easy layup. Yoshi will be in the trailer.
And we didn't see
Yoshi
Yoshi.
and he wasn't. Like this is that's a pretty big I'm sure they're not happy about that.
No, they probably aren't.
The other one was the Old Spice, which isn't as big of a leak. We saw one of the little sombrero.
It is Yoshi though. I mean, it's Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi again. Yeah, Yoshi again. Well, other than Yoshi, yes. The little skull guy there. I don't know what they're called.
Oh, hey, and now I'm really kind of looking at this now because we have some context from the trailer. But so here we go. Scent of Vanilla Sounds Desert. Something you can't read that there's a shadow, a shine on there, but something about the desert, and obviously you see the Mario Odyssey character is highlighted there on your screen. So the Luigi deodorant is based off of the desert area from Mario Odyssey. But what's interesting, Trevor, you look at the Yoshi one. If you look behind Yoshi and look at the name here, this is the Smash for Brooklyn Bounce. So I think
that would be back in in Mario and Luigi's main world, not
we have
the Mushroom King.
That's a little spoiler I feel like for the movie is that I think Yoshi plays a role in Brooklyn. Like Yoshi is coming out of Brooklyn.
Remember the egg was right outside of the warp pipe.
Right.
Like in Brooklyn, right?
I don't remember that particular detail.
Side.
If you remember,
I haven't seen the movie in a while. I don't remember if it was on this side or on their side. I think it was on our side. Like, the actual, not Mushroom Kingdom, but Brooklyn.
I get actually second thought here. It may not be. He may have nothing to do with Brooklyn because what does Luigi have anything to do with the desert? I mean, do we?
Well, no. Maybe Yoshi. Maybe the egg hatches and he just goes and starts terrorizing stuff and eating stuff, and Mario and Luigi have to go track him down and get him out and that's probably not a huge part of the movie. But maybe the beginning. And they're like, where did you come from? What is that? What is going on? You know what? Kind of sets things in motion.
You know what I like best about this whole conversation we're having right now is that I actually don't give one shit about these leaks because normally I'm the guy who's like, I don't want to see anything. I don't want to see leaks. I want to see minimal trailer to movies and stuff. These movies, the story doesn't matter. It's like all pressure's off on me.
They're just fun, yeah.
They're just for fun. If tomorrow the movie was leaked, I'd probably watch it. Because all pressure's off. I want to have a cinematic experience with this. So I'm excited for the cinematic movie experience to go. We're gonna go to a nice theater because we watched the first movie in the worst theater possible, where the audio was so bad I couldn't even hear I didn't know 2020 at that point 2023 movie theaters had that bad of theaters they existed. The civilized area of Illinois.
I've
it was
been to
horrendous
one recently. That was pretty bad.
I was like, oh, we'll try this theater. It's literally, the tickets were a couple bucks cheaper, you know. So I'm like, oh, we'll just try this one. It's just the Mario movie. Just want to go see it for the
catching me outside AMC
dude.
Anymore. That's where
I mean, I love AMC. There's a couple others I love to go to as well. I ain't going to that one anymore. I'll tell you right now, I ain't going to that one because I ruined the movie for me. Like I was like, what did they say? I kept asking Abby, like, did he say this? Did he say that? Like, it was that bad. It was that bad. So anyway, I'm excited to go have like a nice theatrical experience with this movie. The story doesn't matter to me. I love that it's a Galaxy themed. I love that we're going to see other Nintendo, actually other Mario games in this movie. I think it's great. It's a lot of fun. If you're watching, if you're not a Nintendo fan, you know, you should see this anyway. I don't know why you're listening to this podcast, especially this particular one. But if you have if you have family members who are, you know, not Nintendo, if they're on the fence, like I have an uncle and aunt who don't even have kids who have literally and not into Nintendo, would have literally no reason to see this movie. I still told them, like, I think you should see this movie because I think it's. Yeah. I told them to see the first one first, but I'm like, I think they're fun. They're just simply fun and they're nostalgic. And my uncle was into gaming back in the day, you know, the Ataris, and I'm not exactly sure. What
everybody can appreciate.
I think the ColecoVision. Uncle, if you're watching sometimes. The ColecoVision is that what you had? I think. But yeah, I mean, like, there's some nostalgia here. So like, you know, I think this could be a good one for most audiences, which is what Nintendo's all about, right? It's kind of not just family friendly, but, you know, friendly to most audiences of all shapes and sizes and likes and dislikes. So this is going to be a fun one. I'm excited for it. We're only a few months out, so that's cool. We just talked about in the last clip we did the Zelda movie, so that's really cool. There's some cool leaks from that, and it led to Miyamoto the next day after the leaks, or 2 days, posting a tweet with pictures, official images of the movie, so we know what Zelda and Link look like. So if you want to check that one out, it's going to be probably right here on your screen. But thank you for listening to this podcast. If you want to check this podcast out live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, you can check it out then, live Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Easterns. We did a show this week with Chess, talking about Mario and its music. Maybe we'll talk about Mario movie stuff as well. Who knows? That might be fun. But that's going to be for then. And for now, thanks for watching this week with all the clips we've been posting. We appreciate you guys. If this is the last one, thank you for watching all of them. We appreciate it. If you didn't watch them all, go check them out. But for the rest of you guys, we'll see you guys next week.
Later.